Welcome back, Let Us Review Cinema. Hope y'all are having an amazing day. That's Whitaker. That's John. And I'm Trevor. Let us review Captain America: The First Avenger. But firstly, we are going to do some hot takes. We hope y'all are loving the hot takes. We love giving the hot takes. We would love to hear reception. If y'all love the hot takes, let us know. If y'all hate them, trash us. I don't care. Give us hate comments. We want hate comments. Mr. John, did you come up with a hot take?
I think so. I'm hoping this is not an opinion. Because it's not an opinion. It's just like what I truly think. I guess that is an opinion. No, I think that this is like a really good hot take.
Okay.
You guys are going to be very disappointed. I already know where this is going. All right, check it. My hot take is that the MCU could have either gone without having the Avengers movie, or they could have postponed the Avengers movie for later on.
Like the first Avenger movie that came out? Like the first Avengers?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
They either didn't need it at all, or they could have moved it back a little bit further into the whole entire universe.
If they had delayed it,
I like it.
Yeah, I do like the hot. I don't think canceling the movie as a whole is a right choice, but I could see how they could delay it in order to like bring.
I think
more
it was
characters.
way too early.
Okay.
Just like I've only seen the first few minutes of.
I'm glad someone agrees with me on something like that. That is like I've been thinking about that ever since Thor. Like, 'cause after Thor, we just jumped straight into the Avengers.
Captain America.
And it's like,
we get Captain America.
Okay. What? It's like I'm. Go ahead, John.
Sorry.
Hear me out. Okay, we're not even gonna be reviewing the Avengers movie yet. I will say one thing though. Not only do I think the Avengers movie came too early in the whole entire MCU, but I also think that the way that the beginning has gone, honestly, has not been my favorite.
Dude, it sets up so much. It's so peak. Wait, how like what part did you get to in that movie? Because it starts pretty quick, you know.
It does start. A lot happens. A lot happens in the beginning of it. Whenever you're watching the movie, in my opinion, my hot take is that like obviously like what's it called? Nick Fury is going to the different Avengers. And he's like, okay, we gotta go do this battle thing. Okay, whatever. The first two people that we see though in camera, I think at least, is Iron Man and Captain America. Correct? That's like the first time we see two the Avengers in the camera at the same time, right? Like they're not separated, and then they like show that scene. Well, in my opinion, they could have done that better to where I need to keep watching it, obviously, and yes, it does cook. It does keep cooking. I feel like the way they should have filmed the Avengers is towards the beginning of the movie. Instead of only having two of them, they should have incorporated everybody in it. Like, why not? They should have added the Hulk, and then they should have added Thor, like all in the same scene. Like they're all in one scene at the very beginning.
I think I'm slightly confused.
So I guess
I'm wondering. I'm like, did John watch the right movie?
No. Yeah, I looked. Yeah, the Avengers were I watched Captain America, and then it's the first Avengers or something like that.
Okay, because you said you watched a couple minutes of it. But then you're talking about Captain America and Iron Man in that movie, and they don't even show up until like 20 minutes into the movie. So I'm like,
right. Well, yeah. I watched the first good amount of the movie.
Okay. Well, this movie, I
got to the point where Iron Man comes and like is by Captain America, and obviously they're going to try and defeat Loki, right? Am I not watching the right movie?
Are they on the ship? Like the big flying ship?
Yeah. They're on the
Bro, you're like...
yeah.
And like all the Avengers are in that room together?
Yeah, they're well. Okay,
Bro,
I
you're
think
like
I've
you're like
watched-
halfway through the movie. What are you talking about? You watched
Okay,
a couple
fine.
minutes.
We'll come back to that here in a second.
Anyways, I just feel okay. My hot take is that Avengers shouldn't have existed at all, or they could have waited and postponed it. That's
I
what
will
think.
say I don't know if this is gonna like make you think some sort of way, but the Avengers, their relationship with one another, it's not like a family. It's more like coworkers with each other.
Mhm.
That's how their relationship is. But then when you get with like the Fantastic Four, they have like a family relationship. Freaking the X-Men, they're like been like it's like the type of relationship with the X-Men like if they've been like best friends for like their whole life and like their own self-made family, but um yeah.
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 Cool. I will add something to that effect, and I'll bring this up when we do the Avengers review, the first one, not the next episode. But they shouldn't have started with Stark Tower. They should have gone to the straight to the Avengers mansion, but not like the mansion we got towards the end of Endgame or anything like that, where it's like the Avengers compound. They should have had the Avengers mansion. Like, a lot of people don't remember that it doesn't start in a tower, it starts in a mansion. Like, that's where they need to do. So if they were to go that route, it probably would have been a lot more, like, less action filled. But at the same time, if they're gonna do a reboot, they need the Avengers mansion. Like, they need the Avengers mansion. I need to see that.
Yeah, I'm
I
sure
need it. I
I'm
need to
sure
see
that'll
that.
come eventually, but like I just look at it like there's no need for that since they're obviously taking a different route than the comics. Like Hawkeye and Black Widow, they're not even on the original Avengers team. It's Ant-Man and the Wasp that replaced them, and then Black Panther's also in there. So, like they're obviously going a completely different route, and I feel like with the more so like I guess the more modern take that they're going with at least the start of the MCU, it makes sense that it would be based in Stark Tower because, you know, freaking Tony Stark over here is freaking gazillionaire basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like it just makes sense for what they were going with. But I'm sure later on down the line they'll do something like that.
Yeah. Good job, Jonathan. I'm really proud of you on that one.
That was
I
actually a
love
really good hot take.
That was a very, like, well-formed thought.
I will say, John, the Marvel movies do get better because I feel like all your hot takes or things that are like that you want to see in Doomsday, they've been like negative towards the movies. Like you don't want to see Hulk, you don't want to see Thor, just stuff like that. And I'm like, dang, I really hope he's enjoying these, but I promise they do get better.
Yep.
Looks good. Trevor, what's your hot take?
John won't have much to say about this, but Whitaker probably will. I think Doctor Strange should betray the Avengers and join Doctor Doom.
Mm-hmm.
And I have my reasonings.
Are you saying, okay, I'm going to ask beforehand because I know it. I think I have an idea.
Concept
Are you
art?
coming through? Yes.
Yes. Whether
Are you addressing
I'm
the
sure
concept
I
art?
am addressing the leaked concept arts. Whether or not Marvel wants to admit they were fake or real, it is in Doctor Strange's character to go and do that. If Doctor Doom were to convince him somehow, basically be like, yo, like, I'm trying to save the multiverse while the rest of them are trying to blow it up. You need to come help me. Because in No Way Home and Multiverse of Madness, he tells Peter and America Chavez, he's basically like, yo, these villains dying is like a key player in the multiverse, like preserving the multiverse. They need to go die. And then literally a variant of himself tells America Chavez, he's like, your death means more to the multiverse than your life or something. So it wouldn't be out of character, I think, to betray the Avengers in a way. It's
also self-preservation as well.
Yeah.
It's preservation of what he thinks is more important, like more important than himself too. So I mean, it's not like I would probably want to have that happen too, and then Cap's be like, strange, like what's going on or whatever. But I agree. It's a good point. Good point to that. My hot take
I'm kind of nervous.
has to do. It's It's something that I'm very much like I will defend myself on this because it's like I'm gonna have a lot of people coming after me on this one. I have two actually today. I'm gonna start with the less spicy one.
I
This
like
one's a
that.
little bit more mild. Tron Ares. I rewatched it on Disney Plus, and I feel like Tron Ares is a movie that you can enjoy at home. Was not really meant to be a theater movie. It was more of a movie you can watch over and over and over again with unlimited access to it rather than being exclusively in the theaters. Now, the reason why I also say that is because Tron Legacy, I feel like, was in the same prospect of that. It wasn't a movie you were going to watch at the theaters or something you were actually going to go home and buy it on DVD and go watch it. I feel like it was more enjoyable to watch it at home for Tron Ares than watching it in the theaters. I'll say that. I don't know how y'all feel about that because I personally enjoyed Tron Ares. That's the less aggravating one. This one I might have to defend myself
I will
against
say,
everybody.
I know when we saw Tron, or when you saw Tron Ares and I had seen it, you knew I was pretty much a hater on it. That's because I went into it thinking it would be a legacy sequel, when in reality it's not. And so I did rewatch it at my house, and literally, like, I cannot bring myself to liking that side character, like the main girl character, like the human. I cannot bring myself to liking her, but literally everything else in the movie is like fantastic. Like, I really do like this. Like, it's literally, I think it's on par with Legacy, like in quality. Like, it's a really good movie.
And the soundtrack's still amazing. Like, forget the fact that it's Nine Inch Nails. It's still good. Like, I still really enjoy listening to the soundtrack even without watching the movie. Now here's the part where I'm ready to defend myself, because there's gonna be a lot of people coming after me, either texting me or DMing me, or like I said, so be prepared for this one, because we might have to cancel the channel after this one, but we'll see. I think this is okay. Premise: this is not MCU related. This is comedy movie related. I feel like Adam Sandler's comedy movies are just recycled. All of them are recycled. It's the same concept. It's the same concept. Adam Sandler going shut up or whatever. Always having those vocal moments because that's the only niche he works in is those moments. Now, granted, he still has great movies like Uncut Gems. He's got another movie called The Cobbler. Obviously, Happy Gilmore is probably, I think, the peak of his career. And after that, you can see it slowly dwindling around and just being the same thing of him being angry or him giving a loud moment. It's just, I think it's just overworked, overdone, and just very much recycled.
I'm not gonna lie.
So
I agree with you.
yeah, I know Jonathan was very much like disappointed because I know
He's
how
like-
much he likes Adam Sandler comedy movies.
He's very much like the Tom Cruise of comedy movies, like how more recent, or like maybe like The Rock of comedy movies. Like The Rock, while he's in hundreds of different movies, he seems to find himself playing nearly the same character every time, and that's.
But
how
it's
I feel
also the
with it.
fact. I think it's also due to the fact that he has his own company to create the movies that he really wants to. I think that's the point that's where it feels like it's done over and over again. Because when you see the Happy Madison kind of screen go over, you're like, oh, all right, I know where this is going to go. It's going to be Adam Sandler going, shut up, or whatever. I'm glad Jonathan didn't blow up because I was really looking forward to somebody getting angry.
I'll one up
I mean-
that. I think Adam Sandler's one of, if not the most overrated comedic actor.
Nah, I think that's Chris Rock.
Goodbye.
I think Chris Rock's that we're done. Cheadle. Also, I also think that this is something that has to do with more recently movies being announced. I think that The Mummy 4 should not come out. Despite how much I love Brandon Fraser and his acting and Rachel Weisz, I do not think that movie should be made whatsoever. I really don't think it should be even considered, and it should be left at where it was in the 90s. So that's another thing too. Yeah. I was trying to come up with something a little bit more controversial. Like I was thinking so much today, and low key, this actually might no.
John, come
Do I
back.
want to say this one?
Whitaker's
I don't know if I want.
I'm here.
Whitaker's got another. Turn your camera back on, John.
I have one
Can
that.
you be professional?
All right, this one's gonna really piss Trevor off, and maybe Jonathan a little bit. it hurts me to say this too because it's one of my favorite movies I've ever watched. Spider-Man 2.
No!
I'm Spider-Man 2.
Don't say this. You literally said a
I
couple
feel
episodes
like-
ago it's your favorite movie.
It is my favorite movie, but there's not just because it's my favorite movie does not mean it has some issues with it.
No, it's
all
a
right?
perfect movie. It's perfect.
Spider-Man 2
Just get it over with. Rip the Band-Aid off.
should have had more moments less with Doc Ock focusing on the chaoticness. Like that whole scene where he's talking to the claws was not necessary. Like I feel like yes, it was a good moment to show like him losing himself to the machines, but I feel like it could have been more of a progressive thing and him not actually talking to his arms. Like I feel like that's a little much. And obviously it was a depiction by Sam Raimi that he thought was necessary, all that kind of stuff. I don't think it was really that important to have an entire scene. I think it would have just been fine if he's just rationalizing to himself, but not to the claws. Like that's what I think. Because I don't in the comics, I don't think that he ever is like talking to the claws ever. Because the machine is not controlling him. He's just an evil person. Like he's just an evil scientist rather than being a good scientist turned bad in the comic book. So the whole concept of the arms taking over his mind, I just don't think fit well for that movie. The more and more I watch, like it's something I kind of just realized today, especially like I don't know, it's just the more I think about it, I'm like, yeah, it doesn't really like work. It doesn't really work. So sorry, Trevor.
Yeah,
I may have awoken something into you that you're having to battle and negate because of the fact of how much you love a movie.
These films are different from the comics. There's no hiding. Like Green Goblin's suit doesn't even have purple on it.
Right. But it has purple accents.
Whatever.
Iridescent accents.
Whatever.
So
He doesn't
Still
have the
incorporated.
the satchel that he has. Doesn't have that.
right? But wait, what's your point?
I'm saying it's okay for these movies to be different than how they are in the comics.
Right, of course, yes, I'm saying that. But what I am saying is that adding the psychology of the machine that's able to think for itself, I'm just like, that doesn't really work well with me, honestly. That's like, I don't know, I just don't like it. And if you want to fight me on that, that's fine. I came prepared. I got something to kind of defend myself today. So, yeah, just, I'll be having this with me permanently now.
Spread your cheeks,
from now
Whitaker.
on. Whoa! Hey! Watch out! Watch out!
Hey, but, weapons
How
on
do we all
YouTube.
have knives?
Weapons on
How do
YouTube
we
probably isn't a good look.
How do we all have knives? That's what I'm more worried about. How the heck do we
Yeah,
all
let's
three
cut
have
the
knives?
last part out.
Knives Out. Great movie.
Ooh, good movie.
I haven't
Good
seen
movie,
the second
great
or
movie.
third one, but the first one's really good. Chris Evans.
Mhm.
What a man.
Anna de Armas. Good
John, what do
actress.
you think about what do you think about Mr. Whitaker's hot take? While you eat your potato chips. Your skinny
Skinny
pop.
Pop.
My bad.
Yeah, you could use some of that, Trevor.
Buddy.
That's crazy. I have no comments. I'm keeping myself under control. I don't agree with any of that. Yeah, Whitaker, you suck balls.
Ooh.
You suck balls.
Did someone say balls?
It's... Who said that?
God,
That was
baby.
weird. That was weird.
I
that was odd.
love Adam Sandler movies, and I think he's an incredible actor.
He's still on the Adam
And-
Sandler hot take.
One of his best movies was Murder Mystery 1 and 2. One was better, but the second one was all right.
No, they were not good. I'm sorry.
Grown Ups 2 is peak. I don't care what anyone says.
Murder Mystery was not good.
Murder Mystery was amazing.
No.
I've watched that. I could watch that movie over and over again. It's so funny.
I don't think it's good because of the fact that Netflix also created it too.
That's true.
So I don't.
They also
I think
created
the
the Stranger Things
The
finale.
Also, I
Netflix.
think the Ridiculous Six is better than Murder Mystery.
I've never seen
more
The
funny.
Ridiculous 6. There's a lot
Oh,
of
it's
movies I
hilarious.
haven't
You need
seen.
to watch it.
Apparently,
It's hilarious.
Apparently, it's hilarious.
It is hilarious.
Apparently.
Spider-Man. Yeah, I got nothing.
I will say, after rewatching the Toby trilogy for my Marvel movie rewatch, up until Doomsday, I have come to conclusion of all three movies. The first one, it's good because of nostalgia. I'm not afraid to admit that. I watched it. This movie's literally the corniest thing I've probably ever seen in my life. Everyone loves it because of nostalgia. The second one, it's still peak. Frick Whitaker. Frick what he has to say. The movie's peak.
It's still good. Like, I'm not saying it's
there was
bad.
nothing. There was
I just
nothing
think it
negative.
could've-
There was nothing negative.
It
Whitaker.
could have done without it.
Whitaker.
It could have done without it.
Whitaker. Shh. Speak when you're spoken to. The third movie is also peak. Don't care what anyone says. I do not have a problem with the multiple villains.
Venom is not the problem with Spider-Man 3. Venom is not the problem with
You're
Spider-Man
right.
3. Avia Ron is the problem with Spider-Man 3.
Topher Grace is the problem.
No!
He is not intimidating at all. He is not. He
wasn't meant. No. Oh my. No. Okay. Listen.
You're telling
Topher
Eddie
Grace.
Brock is supposed to be huge. Could you imagine if Tom Hardy played this version's Eddie Brock instead of Topher Grace? You know how
Yes,
much
that would.
better
Okay.
that would
Yes,
have been?
I will say you could cast any other person but Topher Grace. But Topher Grace still has credit where he's due. He made his mark with that movie. I'm not like This was a movie that people remembered him from, despite whether the fact it was good or bad. I still enjoyed his performance. I enjoyed because let's be so for real. I probably enjoyed Topher Grace better than Bully Maguire. Bully Maguire was just stupid. Just
No.
stupid. Yes, it was like the most cringeworthy thing you could probably possibly watch in the entire movie. That I'm like, this is disgusting. I enjoyed Topher's
You're disgusting.
over Bully Maguire. Like the slick emo cut. I'm like, come on, let's be so for real. That's stupid.
You'll
It's
get
iconic.
your rent when you fix this dang door. You're telling me that's not
Like,
cool?
It's iconic.
Such a
it's
bad
not
boy.
cool.
He's such a bad boy.
It's iconic. There's
The
a difference
symbiote
between
is-
cool and iconic.
The symbiote's doing things to him that Peter would think is cool. Peter's the dorkiest guy. He's doing things that he think would be cool. And obviously it's not.
Facts.
Like you think your hair's cool, but you look like a dork. No, I'm joking.
Okay, that's that.
I'm joking. Whitaker, no!
Yeah.
There's my hot take.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
no.
Hey, speaking of, if you haven't gotten your Lettuce Review Cinema t-shirts, they're on the Lettuce Review Cinema store right now. Be sure to go pick one up at your earliest convenience. Link in bio. Link in bio. Sorry,
That's so
you stood up and I had to advertise the t-shirt.
Just for that, the hat's going on, so you don't have to look at it.
Look at you.
I thought for a second
the
we had a
symbi-
Lettuce Review Cinema hat.
The symbiote's doing things to you, Whitaker, that you think is cool.
Freaking symbiote. I may have ringworm, but I don't have a symbiote. No.
Ew!
No, I don't have ringworm. I'm perfectly healthy. I'm a healthy adult male.
Prove it. Drop your pants.
That's crazy.
Stop being gay, Trevor. God is literally telling you that you are gay. Stop it.
Anyways,
Cut it out.
next segment, we just want to discuss some movie news real quick before we get into the review of Captain America, the First Avenger. We've gotten 2 trailers within this past week, and most recently today, we got a trailer for Spider-Man Noir a couple days ago. Looks peak. And we also got a trailer for Mandalorian and Grogu. I'm curious to hear what Whitaker has to think about that. But Mr. Jonathan, what did you think?
Oh my gosh.
What
frick
did you think about the Spider-Man Noir trailer?
It was hype. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
peak. It's gonna be so good. It gave me goosebumps. I watched Trevor's reaction video. It was peak.
Link in the description.
Yeah, go watch
click
it. Go
up
watch
here.
it.
Or click
And
up
I'm
here.
even a member of this channel, and I thought it was peak.
Okay,
Anyways,
cool.
Yep.
Mr. John, I do have a question. When you watch this series for the first time, are you going to be watching it in black and white or in color? They're giving you 2 options. You get to choose.
I feel like black and white since the trailer's in black and white.
That's the only right answer. Good
I
job.
feel like I what? Oh,
That's
yeah.
the only right answer. You did good.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's for the respect. It's for the respect. Of black
I'm not gonna lie. I would also watch the first time in black and white and then watch the second time in color.
Yeah.
But for me, I'd actually want to revisit the best moments in black and white to make them even more iconic the second time. You see what I'm saying? So here's my train of thought. Follow me with this. Watch it in color the first time so you get all the visuals, and then watch it in black and white so you can tie it into the Spider-Verse.
I'm watching it in black and white first.
I
Okay.
disagree.
Shut up.
You just said you're watching it in black and white first, and then you advertised that you should watch it in color first. I don't know what you're on.
I will most likely, but if I get to the point where I'm deciding whether I want to relive those moments as something that could have been even more spectacular, like what I'm saying, if you watch it in color, you're still like yes, like I want to see Electro, and I want to see the yellow lightning bolts. I want to see like the orange yellow lightning bolts. I want to see Molten Man. I want to see Sandman in color. I want to see the green suit. I want to see the green striped suit that Sam is probably going to wear, or may not. I don't know. But mostly due to the fact, if I rewatch it again and I watch it again in black and white, those awesome moments I remember are going to be in black and white. So it's going to be even more iconic because it's going to be a lot more like more added to the memory of the greatest parts of the show.
Maybe your brain will fill in.
Maybe I just appreciate things a little bit better in color than black and white.
If you appreciated film, you'd watch it in black and white first. Whitaker.
If you appreciated film, you would know that movies started in black and white, not in color, Trevor.
That's why I said I'm watching it in black and white first. I don't know what you proved. And then Whitaker's going to go on, my point still stands. Bars.
I'm gonna watch it the way I watch it, and I'm gonna love the show. I'm gonna love the show. This is the year of Spider-Man right here. We are living in the year of Spider-Man.
Yes!
The year of Spider-Man. 2026 will go down as the year of Spider-Man. Forget the year of the horse. It's the year of Spider-Man.
I think that's the one thing that Trevor is like that you've said all.
And it's also so crazy. We're getting a Spider-Man show, a Spider-Man movie, and then next year we're getting beyond this. Wait, is it next year or 2028? We're getting Beyond the Spider-Verse.
It's supposed to be next year, but this year we're also getting Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2.
Frick that!
We're getting live action show, live action movie, animated show, and next year we're getting an animated movie.
And can we also just address the fact the leaks for Tarantula Man and freaking Boomerang and Scorpion look freaking amazing?
First off, his name is just the Tarantula, not Tarantula Man.
My bad. Sorry, I added 2 extra words.
Clearly does not watch movies.
Frick off, Whitaker. No.
Who the frick is you, Jonathan? Who are you Who is talking over here? You barely said. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. But can we just appreciate how good they look for like a modern comic version of what the suits actually are? Now, granted, Tarantula, I hate the fact that you don't have the mustache or the face down. Like you can't see the face at all. Maybe if there's gonna be like a battle damage version where it's like he rips off the mask because it's blocking air or something like that, and we just see the mustache. Like that would be iconic. Boomerang, I love everything about that suit. It's very tactical. It's very I love it, and I love if you can't see his eyes through the visor as well. Scorpion though, I'm a little, I don't know. The tail is throwing me off just a little bit from what we've seen.
I'm sure, obviously, a still image of what the costume looks like, it's going to look a little funky, no matter what costume it is. Yeah. But I feel once we see it in action, it's going to be, literally the best.
But also, just from the images, I don't know if this was just me, but did the suit seem a little skinny to anybody else? It didn't look as bulky, or maybe I'm just judging off the Insomniacs version to where he's, a big, brutish character. Did that seem a little, did anybody else see that, or am I just going crazy?
I don't know if
probably going crazy,
John saw the suits. I think I found it on Twitter. He does look a little skinny, but this doesn't look like it would be a photo. Michael Mando's literally standing right there. Let me take a picture. It literally looks like they got a photo of what the Scorpion costume would look like, and they just pasted his head on top of it, which is why I'm not concerned, but more are these even real type of thing, which they most likely are. But it's
I really do hope we get Grey Hulk in this movie. I really do hope we get it. That'd be amazing if we got it. But after seeing that he's gonna be green on the backpack or whatever,
I literally don't care if he's green. I
want Grey Hulk though.
I'm so happy that Hulk is back, bro.
I don't know. I want Grey Hulk, honestly. I want Grey Hulk.
John, let me explain it. So basically, the Hulk was peak, right? And then they did something in Avengers Endgame to the Hulk.
Oh,
They did
okay.
something
I'll
to
get there.
him. Yeah, they'll get there.
I'll get there.
Basically, the
I'll get there.
fans hated him so
We
much.
could.
They're like, we want the regular Hulk back. That's all I'll tell you. We want the regular Hulk back. And this new Spider-Man movie coming out is bringing us regular Hulk back, and possibly
okay.
an
That's
even
good.
better version. So fans are really happy. That's why when you hear us like, I'm so freaking excited, the Hulk is back. That's what we're talking about. It's not like
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Also,
'cause I
we
don't
haven't
think the
seen-
Hulk-
I'm also just now realizing this. We haven't seen anything about Punisher in a while, like a really long time. We've not seen anything about Punisher, what he looks like, because we know it's going to be before the events of Thunderbolts. They established that this is all going to happen before Thunderbolts.
really.
So that makes me curious. Like, is this in between Daredevil season 2 or season 1, then Thunderbolts, or like what's the timeline here? Because we know after Thunderbolts, that's when everything starts in Doomsday. So that's
the end of Thunderbolts and the end credit, which is when the Fantastic Four show up. There's an 18-month gap in between.
oh ew.
It literally says like, you know, like
No.
the end credit starts and it says 18 months later, and then it goes into the end credit scene. So brand new day, probably, depending on how they end it, it probably takes place in between the end of Thunderbolts and the end credit. But you never know.
Well, I'm pretty.
We don't know.
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out.
So next segment.
Yeah. Next segment. What would we go
Mandalorian
on?
and
we were talking about
Grogu, real quick.
Dude, Rod in the Hut looks so good. I'm so excited.
He looks
I'm
just
so
like me,
excited.
bro.
No, this
Bro,
man
yeah,
has like
he's
pecs
big,
and
no,
everything.
he's
He's got
unhealthy.
muscles, dude. He looks
I got
ripped.
muscles. I got
And
muscles.
it's Jeremy Allen White. I'm so freaking excited for this freaking
Me and
movie,
John,
dude.
me
I'm
and
so-
John over here.
Yeah. Hitting the gym.
I wish
I
I
look
could.
bigger.
My my muscles are too big. I can't roll my sleeve up all the way.
That's crazy.
Anyways, but dude,
No,
I am
it's-
so
it's- it's
freaking
your-
excited.
That's your fat, not your muscle.
I am so excited for Rod of the Hut, dude. This is gonna be this is gonna be the first appearance that we've seen him in since his appearance in Clone Wars. So I am absolutely freaking stoked for this, dude. Because I
This,
remember watching.
This might
That
make
movie
you
as
cry,
a kid.
Whitaker. I've never seen Clone Wars.
And you call yourself a Star Wars fan? Shut up! I don't want to hear you talk about anything other than Star Wars. Your
I
hot takes
don't-
about Star Wars are worthless. Shut
Well,
up.
Here's
I never
my
called
thing.
myself
The
a
only
Star Wars fan.
thing- The only thing about the trailer was, I believe at one point they were like something about like, do we fight or whatever, or like something like that, and like there's clearly gonna be a fight. There was like a line in the trailer, and I couldn't remember, and it was like, bro, like you saw explosions in the trailer, like what? That's like.
And correct me if I'm wrong. I probably saw something online, and I don't know if this is real or fake, and I don't want to.
It's usually fake coming from you.
Literally,
Well-
facts. Thank you, John. Thank you.
I don't want to get my hopes up, but did anybody else see like a video of Embo from the Clone Wars series?
Who the frick is
The guy with the hat?
Embo?
One of the greatest bounty hunters to ever
Oh
come
yeah,
out of
yeah.
Star Wars
He was in
and
the
Clone Wars.
trailer. He was in the trailer.
Yeah, I thought I
Frick
was
is
imagining
Embo?
that. Dude, that made me so hyped because he's like the most ore farming bounty hunter underneath Boba Fett. Underneath Boba Fett, the most ore farming.
What's that blue guy that was in the Obi-Wan show with like the cowboy hat?
That's Cad Bane.
Is this guy
Actually, yeah,
better
okay,
than
hold on.
Cad Bane?
So-
Because we've seen,
so no.
we've wanted Cad
got
Bane,
Boba,
and you've
we got
seen what they
Boba.
did with him.
Honestly, they kind of buffed him way too much. I'm not gonna lie. Cobb Vanth had no shot. Honestly, he still had no shot against Cad Bane. But in the terms of ore farming bounty hunters, you have Boba, Cad Bane, Endo. I'd say Asajj Ventress is also there because of the fact she was a bounty hunter towards the very end of the Clone Wars series.
Oh, yeah.
And then you also have, oh shoot, what's his name?
I wish I knew
remember
these
what-
people, bro.
Dude, you need to get into the Clone Wars, dude. You need to get into it. You just got to. I'd say underneath Embo is probably the Bad Batch. I'm not gonna lie because they still
I've
would
never
consider
seen that
themselves
either.
bounty hunters.
I will say, you'll come to realize, obviously, with my Star Wars hot takes, I am more so a casual Star Wars fan. I'm not like
You're a lukewarm
into the
not
lore.
even-
I'm a lukewarm
even-
Star Wars fan.
Bro,
That's crazy.
I love Star Wars with a passion, dude. I love it. It's my favorite sci-fi fantasy series. I love it more than Dune, more than Star Trek, more than any other franchise, more than Alien, more than Predator, more than any other
Wow.
thing. It's
Dude,
so
have you seen?
iconic.
So what you're saying? So what you're saying is that you like Star Wars?
Yeah, I love Star Wars.
John,
I
wait,
love
Whitaker,
Star Wars.
Whitaker, have you seen
Do you
all the
love
Star
Star
Wars
Wars?
movie?
Yeah.
Have you seen all the Star
I've
Wars
seen-
movies?
Are you talking to live action? I've seen every live
Just
action
all the-
adaptation.
And do you like Star Wars?
Yes, I love Star Wars.
Would you get it tattooed on?
So
you?
yeah,
Probably.
would you get? That's
I
That's
love
awesome.
Spider-Man to the point where I'd get that tattooed on me.
Bro, I want a Spider-Man
But I-
tattoo.
I would say if I had to get a Star Wars tattoo anywhere on my body, what I would get, I don't know. I'd probably get something with a lightsaber or the Rebel Alliance logo somewhere. Like if I could have like a Rebel Alliance right here on my pec, that'd be pretty cool. I would enjoy that. But I think that's kind of cheesy because I think everybody has a Star Wars tattoo in some form or fashion. So I don't think it's as iconic.
facts. You want to be unique with it.
Anakin is
facts.
gone. I am what remains, bro.
This
Exactly.
area is
That
super
line of the
popular.
prequel
Right? This area is super popular to get a tattoo.
Hmm.
It's very, very.
You would know.
I know.
Yeah, don't flash the camera, John.
I would know too. I got both of y'all's initials right over my nipple.
Ouch.
I got them on my butt.
Which cheek do I got?
The left.
I don't think I want to be here anymore.
Interesting.
Anyway,
Next segment.
Should we hop into the review?
I think we should. I want your rating last, John, because I'm very
I feel like
nervous.
That's gonna be I think that's every week. At this
Every
point.
week. You're gonna go last.
Every week is like, all right, go for it. I'll go last.
Let me go to Letterboxd actually, because I don't want to.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Bro.
I've started I want to start posting my Letterboxd like reviews on Let Us Review Cinema, and I don't want someone to call me out for like a false rating.
Are y'all ready?
Okay,
Probably not.
I'm not afraid to say this. I'm gonna give this movie a 9.5 out of 10. This movie's really good.
What's wrong with it?
Well, we'll get there.
What does not make it a 10 out of 10
We
for
will
you? I'm
get
curious.
there.
We'll get there, Whitaker.
Whitaker.
We'll get there.
All right, cool. Continue.
Mr. Whitaker.
I'm just curious.
What is your rating?
What's your
Mr. Whitaker?
rating?
I'm gonna grab the audience by the neck when I say this.
Say it.
Oh, that's crazy.
It is a 10 out of 10 certified banger. The best Marvel movie to be ever made from the
okay.
Origin series. The Origin series. What I'm saying, the best
Over Iron
written.
Man?
Yes, over Iron Man. I remember. Okay, I'm going to explain a little bit deeper
Don't-
why this movie is such
Okay,
a.
Mr. Whitaker,
okay.
we'll get into your review.
Yeah, well, we have to
Once-
get into my.
No,
there's
Whitaker.
more to this.
Whitaker,
There is more. There is
I have
more.
the power to
I-
I have
literally-
my rating.
I have the power to
I
literally
have to
kick
get
you
it
out of
all
the
out
call.
at once. I have to get it all out at once. Otherwise, it does not have the same
You get
power. Or
you
not have
get
the same
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay, perfect. This is the first Marvel movie I ever saw in theaters. I clearly remember watching this in theaters, and it was such an amazing experience. All the makeup, the VFX, the cinematography, everything was there with this movie, and it's so good because it's one of the foundational movies that I'm like, why can't Marvel movies just be like this again? They are so good. Like it was peak. It was peak. It wasn't so reliant on actors. It was more reliant on the story, and the story is a 10 out of 10 certified banger. I would 100%. If that was a movie I was stuck to watch for all of eternity for a torture method, I would be fine. I would be fine watching that movie over and over and over and over again. All right, I'm done. Sorry, I'm just really passionate about this movie. This is really good. I love it.
Mr. Jonathan,
I'm not gonna lie.
what do you think about this
I
movie?
didn't hear any of what you just said. I zoned out.
I think most of our audience will whenever they watch.
I'll
that
have to
part.
go back and rewatch
But-
the video.
I'll look
Alright.
at the analytics later, and this will probably be the moment most people left the video. But anyway.
No,
Alright.
most people leave the video
Y'all ready
whenever
for my-
like 30
y'all ready?
seconds in.
All right, I'm gonna give this movie
Oh, no.
a 5 out of 10.
Stop lying, John. Stop lying.
No, that was a lie.
Oh, okay.
That was definitely a lie,
Yay.
Okay.
bro.
So it's like, Jonathan, I might have to murder you now.
It was a good movie. It was a 10 out of 10. It was definitely one of my favorites. so far.
Nice, dude. I will say,
Lots of action.
Whitaker did bring up something saying this was the first movie he remembers seeing in theaters. Mr. John, what's the first movie you remember seeing in theaters?
First Marvel movie seeing in theaters, not the first movie I remember.
What was the
seeing in
first movie you remember seeing in theaters?
I would not be able to tell you. It was
Okay,
probably
alright,
if I could
talk.
give you a guess. If I could give you a guess of what I remember seeing the first time in the theater, was probably either Toy Story 3, Despicable Me, or I think it was the Smurfs. It was it was a kid movie. That's what I can remember.
What, were you like a kid at some point? Like, grow up.
Were you not? Like,
grow up.
I
was born 6'4". Grow up.
That must have been a very your poor mother.
I will say the first movie I ever saw in theaters, I don't remember seeing it. First movie I ever saw in theaters was in fact Spider-Man 2. That's like a proud moment of my life. But first movie I remember seeing in theaters was Superman Returns with Brendan Routh. And I cried within the first like 2 minutes, and we had to leave the theater.
Low-key, that movie sucks.
I'm pretty sure I saw Spider-Man in theaters.
Whitaker, I need you to grab the audience as if you're grabbing onto me and apologize for that take.
No. There's no reason to apologize. We both know that movie sucks.
Whitaker, I need you
we
to...
both know.
I needed
we
you...
both know, Trevor.
Whitaker,
Let's be honest
I need you to grab...
Trevor, we can't lie to our audience, man.
I need you to grab me and John like how you used to grab us and apologize. Apologize for that take.
No.
You're wrong.
It is not it. It is not it.
Whatever.
Honestly, it's not. It's 100% isn't.
Let me just get into my take real quick before we keep getting sidetracked. Gosh. The only problem I have about this movie is two little things, which I'll call them inconsistencies. And it's fine. We're talking about spoilers. This movie came out in 2011. Frick you if you have not seen this. The Tesseract, I'll say, the blue cube that they find, it's very inconsistent. They say at the beginning of the movie that it's not for eyes of ordinary men. And we've seen that when it hits the ground of the ship, it literally melts right through the ship. Yet, in the next movie, you'll see Nick Fury's literally able to pick it up. And yes, it does sting a little bit. He's able to pick it up. Literally anyone can look at the cube. So I don't know if that's an inconsistency or just something that they were afraid to look at because it comes from a Norse mythology background. Go on.
I think
you
that
in the back of the classroom.
Okay.
Raise your hand next time.
It has what you're saying is right. Yes, they say it's not the eyes of ordinary men, but that's also what they thought about with the Ark of the Covenant too. That's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't. Like,
I've never seen it.
It was supposed.
I've never seen the Ark.
Nobody has. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like it's a thing. What I'm trying to say is, it was supposed to add severity to the situation of this thing is a very powerful item that should not be either in the hands of men or should not be in the eyes of men. That they should not be on the forefront of their minds. Like they shouldn't think about this. I think that's what the severity of the situation was for it. I don't think necessarily like if you looked at it, you died. Like honestly,
no,
because Schmidt looked at it plenty of times.
It's because so obviously that the Tesseract was hidden away in that wall, showing that the people that lived there or worked there, whoever Red Skull met up with, they put it there. So they know, like they're talking from experience, basically. So it's like, what the frick? Unless everyone after Captain America: The First Avenger is not an ordinary person.
Well, here's what I think. Like, if you think about the timeline of the Infinity Stones that we've gotten right now, this is the first Infinity Stone we've seen. It's the first one, right? So he's gonna find out eventually. This is the first Infinity Stone that we've seen, and this is where we get started with Infinity Stones, with the Space Stone. This is what this is, right? What is this?
Whatever.
Like, what is this?
I guess John knows now. Spoiler for John.
God, he's seen the movie. He's seen Endgame. He knows where
he said he has not seen
Endgame. I have not seen Endgame.
Have you seen Infinity War?
He's seen Age of Ultron.
So, yeah, I think
he's seen Age of Ultron, right?
With the robot as the villain. Wow.
I don't think
Freaking
so.
Whitaker.
No.
Freaking spoiling.
Regardless, he's gonna appreciate it more.
I'm gonna find
now.
out. It's okay, Whitaker.
Anyways,
Spoiler.
this is the first visualization of an Infinity Stone that we have gotten without knowing because it's an Infinity Stone, right?
Yeah, tell me more.
The-
Please tell me more.
I'm going to stay focused on the movie. The cube, I think, was supposed to be a containment device for the Space Stone. Like the same way we got in Guardians of the Galaxy where the Power Stone is in that little orb, right? So I think they were, like, protecting people from accessing the cube in some form or fashion. I think that's why it was hot. That's why I think that's the same reason why probably Nick Fury couldn't pick it up or something like that because it was not meant to be picked up. It was meant to be like a deterrent from other people who actually know the extent of the power of the cube. Why is Jonathan eating like Laffy
I don't
Taffy
know.
right now?
But my brother
Let's
did
go.
bring up a good point. He said when you look at a lot of the other Infinity Stones, they seem to have a mind of their own. Like, you know, the Reality Stone's able to like float in the air by itself. The Mind Stone, we see that in WandaVision, how it kind of like called out to her, like it's got a mind of its own. So maybe like the inconsistencies of the Tesseract are just it having a mind of its own. I don't freaking know. But let me move on to my next
Go ahead.
one. My next negative point. Very end of the movie, Steve Rogers, he says, the game, it's from 1941. I know because I was there. And that's like a really cool moment because he realizes, you know, he's not like the people that are taking care of him are lying to him. The reason I think it's an inconsistency is because Steve didn't get the serum until 1943. So why would S.H.I.E.L.D. use a radio broadcast of a game from 2 years before then? Did they expect him to think that the 2 years pre-serum and everything post-serum was all a dream? Or is S.H.I.E.L.D. just retarded?
I think just Shield's retarded because I'm gonna allow Jonathan to give his thoughts on this actually before I go because I may explain it away a lot of things. So
Thoughts on what? Sorry, I kind of zoned out.
Do you think S.H.I.E.L.D. is retarded or are they smart? A lot of thought going into this.
yeah, we're overloading his one brain cell.
To be honest, I don't really see a point in Shield.
Good answer. It's a good
I,
answer.
I honestly think it's an aspect to Marvel that's not needed. It's like
And the MCU or just as a whole?
MCU.
Okay,
And
good.
It's like
Good.
yeah, honestly like that's like I because every episode obviously we have Nick Fury or whatever, and he's the main person of Shield, and I like Nick Fury and everything, but it's like, why can't we just? I don't know. It's just one of the, I just don't think it's needed in Marvel. I don't think it's needed.
I like that answer, and I like where your head is at, Jonathan, because wait, have you seen have you
I have never gotten so many compliments from Whitaker in one episode.
I,
Oh my
I like
gosh.
where your head is at because it took me a while to get there whenever I was growing up with the Marvel Universe. Have
Yeah,
you
me
seen
too. It only took me 22 years.
Yeah. Have you seen Captain America and the Winter Soldier? Where they introduced Bucky.
But
Okay.
yes, I've seen all the
Okay.
Captain Americas.
Good. This is where I'm going with this. The fact that it is stupid because it was founded on Hydra the entire time. It was not a thing of like, hey, this is something that was good and then it turned evil. It was always evil.
No.
That's why it's so stupid. Yeah. What do you
No,
mean? No.
it was founded with Peggy Carter and Howard Stark and the Colonel. None of them were Hydra. Hydra did not infiltrate until they recruited the German scientist.
Arnim Zola is his name,
Yep.
by the way. But also,
whatever.
that was the foundations of Shield. The fact that Arnim Zola was even considered to be a scientist
But
for Shield is absolutely.
Hydra was not the foundation of Shield. Shield was already formed before.
I know, but
Arnim
what I'm
Zola
saying is
joined.
that you are hiring a evil German scientist. Sorry,
Facts.
Austrian scientist.
Yeah,
'cause that's
but
where he's from.
my point still stands, Whitaker.
What I'm saying is that It is stupid, yes, because of the fact that they hired someone who used to work for Hydra as their lead scientist. Like,
Yeah, no, they're
you're gonna
stupid.
expect him to be
Yeah, they're
reformed?
stupid.
Like, that's exactly. I'm agreeing with your point, and you're gonna bash me for agreeing with your point. That's crazy. That's wild.
But the U.S.
Anyways,
government, besides S.H.I.E.L.D., the U.S. government is still stupid. They tried nuking New York, bro, to get rid of
Yeah.
the aliens. S.H.I.E.L.D. tried to stop that.
yeah,
S.H.I.E.L.D.
you
is
try
needed.
running an entire. You try running an entire country, and you think that not nuking
Why
something
would
is also
why do you
easy
need Shield? Why do you need Shield when you have the Avengers?
because the Avengers weren't formed yet.
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh,
is what formed the
answers that.
Avengers.
Yeah, but I will say,
Oh no, need
stupider
the
than Shield is Sword. Sword is absolutely
Yeah,
more
get
stupid
Sword
than
out of
Shield.
here. Get Sword out of here.
Get Sword out of
You'll
here.
find out if you decide to watch the TV shows.
My favorite villain, by the way, now is the Red Skull.
Nice,
Facts.
dude.
I'll take him. I'll take. I wish, honestly, I kind of wish he was the villain in every episode. He was fire, dude. I love that guy.
You
He's
are
so cool.
deluded, Captain. I love that monologue he has. The entire monologue he has with Captain America in
He was.
Is-
You
he,
could
he,
have
he
the
peaked.
power.
Have
of
I
the
the power
gods.
of the gods. It's such a good one. I love that. I love the makeup.
Yeah.
Like I don't talk about makeup for movies a whole lot, but the makeup for Red Skull, can we just appreciate how awesome it
Facts.
looks? Like
It's
they didn't
peak.
mat it out. It didn't look like super like plastic. It was shiny, dude. Like he still looked like an living, breathing person rather than just an entire red skull, like most people in the comics depiction has, like with no lips or anything like that. But like, what a great job from the makeup department.
I feel like we should hop into the actual review of like our thoughts on Captain America.
Yeah, facts. Go ahead, Jonathan.
We-
I've already given my piece for the movie, so go ahead, Jonathan.
Well, okay, number one, Captain America is obviously a longer movie, and that's one I could rewatch a billion times without being bored. It was that good of a movie. I also thought, I don't know, I'm trying to think. I think my favorite, I don't know, the way they filmed it, in my opinion, was the best so far out of any Marvel movie. I think the filming was perfect, and they added elements of like slow motion, and it gives that little bit of effect. But also, there was just way more cinematic scenes in this movie overall.
We're converting him into us, Trevor. He's actually appreciating cinema.
He is talking
Oh my
about
gosh.
movies, bro.
I think.
He's like, gosh, I'm so happy.
Bro, Luke would be so proud. Shout out to Luke Dora.
Oh my gosh, it's like I've not known you as long as Trevor has known you, but I feel like I'm more excited that you're actually appreciating movies for just the characters, but you're actually loving it for the whole cinema. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you,
I'm
Jonathan.
so, bro. This has been my favorite episode of LRC.
This is just a Jonathan appreciation episode.
Yeah, Jonathan, we appreciate you. Without you, we would not exist. This
Without
channel
me, LRC does not exist.
This channel would not be called Let Us Review Cinema. Because
Facts.
you did come up with the name.
I did come up with a name. In case y'all did not know, me, Jonathan.
Oh my gosh, here we go again.
I'm
Here we
the
go again.
co-founder of Let Us Review Cinema. I am the founder because I actually made the name, but I'm gonna say co-founder because I'm not the host. And that's fine. That's fine. I'm not the host. Trevor is.
Hey guys.
Anyways,
If we had to give titles for people, it would be
anyways,
Jonathan would be the namer founder. Trevor would be the host, co-founder, and I'm just the appreciator, rage bait guy, or something.
facts,
I don't know.
exactly.
You're just the guy
think-
who came in and
I'm just the
think-
guy. I'm the
realized
dude.
how we realized how special you are
The
and how much we need you on this
acting-
channel.
Yeah, you need me.
So if you do
need me, for
decide
sure.
to leave, please don't
We're
leave.
cooked.
Yeah, we're cooked.
We're cooked.
You are cooked if you, I don't know, maybe
Anyways,
not. Y'all had a channel before me, so I mean,
continuing
We
with
might get
my
better if he leaves. Who knows?
continuing with
I'm
my
joking.
hot continuing with my hot review because I'm cooking right now. Anyways, like I said,
Don't overcook
yeah,
it. Don't overcook it.
I feel like if a movie is over an hour and a half to 2 hours, I'm like, this better be worth every minute of my time. And Captain America was. And I have like I said, elements of slow motion and stuff, and like, dude, when Captain America threw his shield and stopped the doors from closing, that was peak. it was such a simple scene, but that was so cool. Anyways, and then you had some tank scenes and whatever. But I think my favorite scene was it was towards the end. What was the name of his buddy that he went to go save?
Bucky.
Bucky Barnes.
Bucky, yeah. So obviously Bucky crosses over like I'm gonna call it the bridge, even though it wasn't a bridge, it was more like a pole. And then it breaks or whatever. Captain America then goes back or whatever, and then they slow mo him like jumping over, and like such a simple such a simple way to film that, but it adds so much more effect. And then obviously they changed the camera angle to where he's jumping towards you, and then you had like all the smoke and fire, so like you're like, oh, did he make it or whatever? Obviously, I was like, he's gonna make it. But anyways, I just thought that was really cool. So
I will say
10 out
this
of 10,
movie,
length was perfect, action was there 24/7. Oh no, wait, hold up. Yes, all that was true. Sorry, I forgot my other favorite scene at the very beginning when he obviously turns into Captain America and he's chasing the guy down, and then the kid gets thrown into the water, and he's like, "Oh no, I can swim," and then he just keeps on running. I thought that was freaking hilarious.
That's what
was
I
like, "Oh,
love
okay."
because he didn't care about catching the bad guy once that the kid got thrown in. He made sure to stop and make sure that kid was okay, which
Facts.
I freaking love
He's-
it, bro. I freaking love
I,
it.
I will say
Yeah,
this
bro.
movie for me is very much an appreciation of cinema because of the fact it doesn't feel like it's something so spectacular that could not happen. You know, like when you think of movies that are like made in like the World War II era, like you think about Saving Private Ryan, Hacksaw Ridge, and all that kind of stuff, and those movies are very grounded in their thought process. But with this movie, it's like they knew they had to make it some spectacular in some way. But they nailed it. They nailed it. Like they didn't make it too over exaggerated with anything. Like, yeah, Sirens was a little far, but like they didn't make it too crazy of a movie where if you watch this movie and took all the superhero parts out of it, you would still think it's a good like war movie. And that's what it's just a very grounded movie. And I think this is the era of movies that we kind of lost to the whole how can we make this as realistic as possible in a grounded sense like before that entire series of like I call it the Snyder years, where it's like everything was super grounded and everything was like dark and gritty superhero realism. So I think this was like the pinnacle of superhero movies to before it the fall around 2012 to 2018 I think is probably like the year it kind of dropped out. Why is the thumbs up thing still working? I turned that thing off. That's what I believe with Captain America. It's just the pinnacle of superhero movies that every movie should be getting to the next level of, and maybe that will change. Maybe Brand New Day will be possibly better than Captain America. I would not like that to be, but it could be.
I
you
hope
know?
it is.
I also, I don't know. I mean, obviously, y'all know that I like whenever the original movie they show him turning into the actual hero. They did that in this movie, which I really enjoyed, and the way that they did it, I was like, bro, that's fire. But I think that it's like super hard to like. I don't know which one's better, Iron Man or Captain America. Captain America.
I was gonna ask you that
but-
because I think what you gave this a 10 out of 10, and I think the
Yeah.
only other movie you gave a 10 out of 10 was the first
Was Iron Man. Yeah, I want to keep Iron Man. The only thing I thought was better for Captain America was the way it was filmed. And that's the only reason I think it kind of gets a little bit of a higher,
Mm-hmm. Now,
on my,
now who do you
top 10
prefer?
list.
Who do you prefer more as a character, Captain America or Iron Man? Like if you were like stuck in
Yeah,
a room all day, would you rather watch more of Iron Man or more
Iron
of
Man.
Captain America?
Iron Man. So I love Tony Stark. He's so funny.
I'm gonna choose
he
Captain
just, like,
America.
What?
I'm gonna choose Captain America because of Iron Man is good up until Iron Man 2. Iron Man 3 is just straight buns.
No,
and then-
Bro.
Whitaker, no.
Yes.
I rewatched it literally last night. It's so good. I
It
can't.
is buns.
I'm telling you, I
Okay.
cannot wait to review that movie.
It's not trash. It's just buns. It's not trash.
Buns
It's
is
buns.
usually worse than trash.
What are trash?
Like,
In the
much
terminology
worse.
in my mind, you have dumpster fire, trash, buns, poop, then you have decent, like that, and then you go up from there. Like
Why
for
would
me, it's
poop be even
it's
a
buns.
category?
Well, because what's like I don't know.
I've never
It's just
claimed
it's
a movie
me.
to
It's
be
it's
poop.
just it's me. It's not you.
Facts. Yeah,
So
you're
wait,
right.
so
You're right.
so wait, so
But-
and Avengers is the end. This Avengers is the last movie for Phase 1, correct?
Yes.
It's
Ooh, ooh,
so-
John with the ball
He's
knowledge.
learning!
Ooh.
What is this Frankenstein
okay,
monster that
so
we
it goes.
created?
Wait, so it goes Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, Iron Man 2. Did I get that right?
Switch those two.
Iron Man 1, Thor,
No.
Iron Man,
No, I meant
sorry.
I meant switch Thor and Iron Man 2. Yes.
Thor and Iron Man. Okay, and then you have the Avengers. So, I think, what?
Go on.
I think I don't know. I'm gonna take. I honestly, it would have been. I would have liked to see Red Skull in the Iron Man 1 movie. See him as a villain in that movie. Just because Iron Man is one of my favorites so far, and Red Skull is one of my favorite villains.
You know how I said earlier, don't overcook? You just overcooked. You kind of burnt it a little bit.
Yeah, the food is no longer edible.
The food is spoiled. But going back to Trevor's question of would you rather be in the room with,
But going back-
Iron Man or Captain America? I'm choosing Captain America because we still get Winter Soldier. We get freaking Civil War because that is Captain America movie. Let's not forget. And we get Spider-Man in Civil War. So yeah, I choose the Captain America series over Iron Man.
I wasn't talking about their specific movies. Like if you just had to be with Iron Man or Captain America, who would you rather be?
Oh,
stuck
like
in a room
the
with?
characters themselves?
Yeah, who would you rather be like stuck in a room with?
I don't know. Okay. Everyone's going to say Iron Man because Iron Man's a tech billionaire and he's going to be able to probably give you stuff, but at the same time, he probably won't give you anything.
No.
I think there's more quality time with Cap because he has a lot of wisdom and knowledge. I think I would enjoy myself around Cap more than Tony Stark because Tony's a little arrogant and he's kind of an asshole.
You definitely have. You definitely have a.
a.
Oh, sorry. Please, Mr. Jonathan.
I was just gonna say, I feel like you would have a lot more comedic conversations with Tony Stark,
You'd have a more.
No,
and
fun-
that's like my personality. That's like my personality is like just he just takes life so not serious. It's great.
No, just imagine explaining movies to Captain America, like explaining like certain things, like certain pop culture references to Captain America is like 6, 7. I'm like, yeah, it's this thing where like you throw your hands like this, and it's just it's a niche reference, like. Oh, and he starts writing it down in his journal. Like I would enjoy those moments more with Captain America. 'Cause it's like explaining things to an old man. I love those type of moments. Like
But-
I'd rather have that than laughing with arrogance.
You would.
I don't know. I think that.
Whatever,
I-
bro.
I'm
Whatever.
kidding.
Thank y'all so much for knowing.
Continue, Trevor.
Anyways, I think I was. I'm kidding.
Shut up, Jonathan.
I was just gonna say.
Trevor, please share your opinion.
I was just gonna
What if
say.
you guys stop interrupting this man? Trevor, please talk. I thought you were gonna share your opinion.
I was
dude.
just gonna say you would have a more fun time with hanging out with Iron Man, but you would probably your life would probably be more benefited. You would benefit more
for sure.
being with Captain America.
For sure.
That's all I had to say
There's pros and
while
cons.
y'all were interrupting me for the past minute. Whatever.
Oh, I just did that on purpose.
No, I know,
Yeah,
I
just did it on
know,
purpose.
I know.
Yeah.
Frick
See,
you.
I'm funny.
Yeah. I'd say if I had to rank Phase 1, movie-wise, I'd go Captain America,
Ooh,
Iron Man,
yeah.
Avengers,
What?
Iron Man 2,
Boy, if you don't get your behind
No.
out of here.
Thor, Hulk.
Okay. I like that ending.
That's a fair rating, right?
I'm gonna put Hulk in front of Thor.
John, what would you rank the movies you've seen so far? There's 5 of them that you've seen. You haven't seen Avengers all the way through. I'm kind of scared to find out
Yeah.
where you'll end up putting that. But what do you rank the 5 movies you've seen so far?
I'm gonna do. I'll go Captain America, Iron Man 1, I'll go. Yeah, I'll go. Sorry, Captain America, Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, Hulk, Thor, and then we'll see where Avengers is at.
Okay. I was worried,
Okay, yeah,
but
definitely.
you haven't
I
seen it
was
all the
like,
way through.
but the fact that you
Um,
still put Avengers on the bottom of the list is very concerning.
Oh well, I didn't even consider Avengers yet.
Where
'Cause I
would
haven't
you,
seen
where
it.
would you
Well,
put
okay.
it based
Well,
off
it's gonna okay.
what you've seen?
Okay, based off of what I've seen so far, I'm gonna do Captain America, Iron Man 1, Avengers, Iron
Okay,
Man
okay.
2,
I'm fine with that.
Hulk, and Thor.
That makes me
Okay,
happy.
so Hulk and Thor is basically the only difference between me and him.
Yeah,
Um,
Thor was straight up
yeah,
buns.
mine would go Incredible Hulk at the bottom, and then Thor, then Iron Man 2, then I do have Captain America, then Iron Man 1, then Avengers 1. Avengers is so
Whoa.
peak, bro. Do not care what anyone says.
It is a great movie.
number one.
It's not the same. It's not the
Number one.
same level as Captain America, though. 100%
number
not
one.
the same level.
It's number one.
No.
It's number one.
All right.
It's number one. I would
In your
not
opinion.
be opposed
Buns.
with switching Iron Man 1 and Captain America to have Captain America at 2. I would not
They're
be
really
opposed.
tied. That's
Yeah.
They're both tied.
Yeah, I
Like,
wouldn't be opposed
honestly.
to doing that, but I would still have the first Avengers movie at number 1.
I will say the reason why I put Iron Man down below Captain America is because of the fact that that stupid post-credit scene that we got with Nick Fury explaining like we got radioactive bug bites. I'm like, what? Wait, we got Spider-Man already? Oh my god! 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 We're getting Spider-Man again? So like that's the narrative that it like set up in my mind that we already have Spider-Man, and then we don't get him until Civil War, which doesn't match up with the timeline at all. But like it's like I don't really get it, like why they would put it so early if there's like 10 years in between the time of Iron Man and Civil War. Like 10 years? That means Peter would have been 6, which is crazy.
Thanks.
Well, he's
So he would have been getting
Uh,
bit at 6 years old.
he's confirmed to be that kid in Iron Man 2 with
Yes, but he's also
with the
also
Iron Man helmet.
an event. Also, Avengers 1, the deleted scene where Captain America saves a family. I don't know if you've seen this. There's a deleted scene where Captain America saves a family in a minivan, and it's Richard and Mary Parker along with Peter. So, that is also inconsistent with the timeline as well. It's like, how old is this kid, and why does he not age as well? Because if you have the mention of radioactive bug bites, which is only Spider-Man, you don't really have any of the radioactive animals ever mentioned in the Avengers timeline ever. But it's like I feel like they overcorrected a little bit, and they were just trying to fix up those plot holes and every now and then. Like with Ragnarok, like Ragnarok, they explained like the Infinity God was fake because they mentioned it. You saw it in Thor 1, and so I feel like they accomplished that being like fake. You know, we're joking here. It's not the real one. But it's like the timeline from end of Iron Man 1 where he's mentioning radioactive bug bites. I'm like, how old is Peter at this point? Because he's 16 by the time we get him in the MCU. Or no, he's 15. He's 15-year-old. He's a 15-year-old going to 16-year-old going into Homecoming.
Yeah, 14, 15.
Yeah, 14, 15. Which he doesn't look 14 or 15. Now, I can show you a picture of me at 14, 15. I look like a 14. I look like a 12-year-old at 14 and 15. Tom Holland at 14, 15 years old in the MCU does not look like a teenager.
You know,
But-
I have a hot take real quick. I was really reflecting during all that talk. Tom Hiddleston plays Loki, right?
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. He is not. I don't think he's a great actor.
Get out.
No.
Get out now.
Not that really.
No.
John, I see your door right behind you. There it is. Please leave.
Get out. Are you okay, I will ask before you leave. Before you leave, Jonathan, come back. I will ask, why is it do you think that before completing your view of Avengers? I think in Avengers there's more aura farming, but it's also a little bit more cringy to watch in Avengers. Like you have a lot more peak moments in Avengers of him actually displaying his arrogance, but you're like, bro, this guy's so over his head. Like where's the mastermind that we got back in Thor?
I don't
Like
know.
that's what I'm thinking.
Looking back or thinking back at his scenes that he has, I honestly just think he's overrated. But my opinion could change. Right now, he's just like I don't even know. It
We need to subjugate him to torture with watching Loki. Just no breaks in between. No bathroom breaks, no food. Just straight raw dogging Loki.
We'll put a catheterizer or something?
A catheter.
Catheter.
I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about it, and it's like I honestly, now that I think about it, it's like every moment between Loki and Thor, honestly, doesn't show much emotion, in my opinion.
He's not one for emotion. He's one for arrogance.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I feel like Loki makes Thor in those scenes a worse actor. That's just kind of what I think right now. But
Well, that's kind of been the complaint of Thor in his first couple of movies, is that he's very bland and doesn't really have a lot of emotion behind. But once you get into the later movies, I'm sure you'll appreciate.
So I have to let it cook. Is what you're saying?
You have to let it ferment a little bit.
Right now, like the water's boiling.
Right now, it's not cooking.
The water's boiling currently.
The water is more or less on like medium heat, and like it's
like a really hot tub right now. It's not boiling. It's a really hot
it's
tub.
really hot. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's just Loki himself, like the actual like character. Maybe I just have to get used to him. But yeah, I don't know if Tom Hiddleston is the best like person for that role. However, I'm still very early on, and I'm at the.
That's your cue to leave again. I'm sorry. I'm going to stop you. That's your cue to leave again. I'm sorry. Like, there's nobody else who could have ever portrayed Loki better than Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah, John, you can go ahead and go. I'm going to go ahead and just do the outro.
Maybe. Okay, wait, hold on. I lied.
Okay.
David Tennant, maybe.
No. Okay, both of y'all can get out of here while I'm doing that.
That's crazy.
No.
Anyways, all right, on to the next segment.
That was the last
segment. That's it.
segment.
Oh, never mind. Thank you guys for watching. I'm kidding.
That's Trevor's job.
I will say
one review for. Oh my gosh.
I will say one of y'all can do the outro, because apparently my mom texted me and I'm being too loud. So I'm either gonna whisper the outro or one of y'all can do it.
No, I got you. I got you. As co-founder and the channel name creator.
There you go.
I will do the outro because
Please.
I'm the co-founder. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed all of our hot takes and all of our segments and all of the things and all of the thoughts and all the opinions and all the events and all the rants and all the things. Anyways,
the stupidity.
Please, and the stupidity and the comedy, because we're all funny. We all know that. Anyways,
Clearly.
don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like. Let us know what hot takes y'all have on Marvel. Did you guys like Captain America? Let us know if y'all even like Captain America. Next week, we have a very special episode.
Ooh.
Stay tuned.
Ooh.
Little hint. We'll have a fun episode. It's gonna involve some guests.
I will
It's
say
gonna be more than one guest.
ahead of time.
Sorry. I had to sneeze. Sorry, I had to sneeze. And that was the first
I will
usually
say
say
ahead of
pineapple.
time. Ahead of time, next week we are not reviewing anything. Just for our
Facts.
viewers to know. So next week, regular episode, we would be reviewing the first Avengers movie. However, we have something special planned. We are not reviewing anything. We are just playing games.
And
we also have Crime 101 review coming out very soon. I'll be recording that later today.
Yes.
To put it out onto YouTube.
Yes.
And with these guests, this will be the first time. Will this be our first collab?
First, professional collab, yes.
Yeah, first professional collab. So we won't be doing a movie review, but we will be doing our first official collab. So stay tuned. Very exciting stuff.
So
if you guys haven't seen already, Whitaker is wearing our new shirts. We all three have one.
stand up and turn around.
Yeah, stand up.
Show my ass
Turn
now.
around. It's no. Hey, yo.
Yo, that's crazy.
Wait, what? Why is the flash on?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that shirt. You're telling me
Sure,
you wouldn't
it
want
would
one of
be
those?
Facts.
Come on.
Please comment down below if you would like a shirt. We could possibly cook one up, and in the future, our goal is to maybe get one sold by the end of this year. However, if it seems more popular, we will get those cooking. Anyways, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for next week. It's gonna be a fun one. And with that being said, peace out.